governance. So because corporate governance has not been good, the companies got collapsed. So I want to believe that these are all big lined up here.
The major introduction is that about related to the corporate governance, moving towards review of literature.
The study is based on the secondary data which are gathered for 20 commercial banks.
Negatively related to 47.87%, where minimum is 6.14%.
As you can see that in correlation table, all the correlation can be considered as a low since the highest correlation has been observed to be 0.63 between ROE and the form.
This table you can see here the beta coefficient of both sides, both independence and both meeting are negative.
Good morning, respected teachers, and my seniors, juniors, and my dear friends. Due to time constraint, I would like to move towards our preparation.
Why have we chosen only bank? One of the major reasons might be because their financial statements were easily available and accessible for us.
The negative beta coefficient of the board side suggests that it has a negative relationship with ROA and the SU sign.
From all the points explained earlier, we can conclude that corporate governance is a vital concept for every organization. What several companies do not continue their operation in the market with a poor corporate governance practice.
The major objective of this study is to find out the relationship between the corporate governance and the banking efficiency in the context of Nepal's commercial bank, and the specific objective of this study is to examine the relationship between corporate, between board size, foreign community size, foreign ownership, firm size, and leverage.
The conceptual framework, the non-performing loan, return on assets and return on equity are selected as the dependent variables, whereas both sides, firm size, audit committee size, leverage and foreign ownership are taken as the independent CG variables.
Here we can see that leverage has the highest mean, that is 91.24%, and the non-performing loan has the lowest mean, that is 0.03%.
Increase the bank efficiency, the leverage commercial bank has to increase the board size and the foreign ownership in the commercial bank.
Okay, no question. Thank you very much.
And the content are as follows. While introducing the corporate governance, it refers to the set of rules, mechanism, process and incentives to the management in order to direct and manage as well as to enhance the long-term shareholder value.
And here the methods, models that we use in our research. Bank performance is the function of the CG and the control variables.
There is positive relationship between proportion of non-executive director and firm performance. Financial information disclosure has positive impact on the bank performance. Similarly, there is positive relationship between leverage and bank performance.
The larger number of independent directors in the board and larger the firm size, higher the return on assets. Different scholars have different views regarding corporate governance. According to Cadbury, corporate governance is a system by which business corporations are directed and controlled.
Now moving forward towards the research design, the study is based on the secondary data. It was selected from 10 commercial banks through the sample random sampling.
Correlation analysis. The Pearson correlation coefficient has been computed and presented in the table. And from there, what we can find that is that ROE is negatively associated with board of directors and with the presence of independent directors.
Introduction part will be explained by me, and then statement of problem and objective will be explained by Mr. Dhanbahadur Bhandari.
Leverage, power separation, total asset, and board meeting. What is the impact of board size and composition of audit committee?
And this is design. We have taken the research design on the basis of the secondary data, and we have gathered from the 20 banks. The panel data analysis have been taken from 2010 to 2014.
Now I am going to describe the descriptive statistics of the different variables that we have included in our study. And you can see in this table, we have total assets, non-performing loans, board size and other variables. We are going to present on topic impact of corporate governance in controlling fraud. In the context of
Yes, can you all be quiet, please?
We have gathered the our information from the 12 commercial banks from 2005 to 2014.
The main objective of this study is to investigate the relation
relationship between the corporate governance and earnings in Nepalese banking sector.
Asset turnover ratios and profit margin, even after controlling adjusted performance for unusual items, provide useful information in connection with satisfying management expectations.
Moving to our statistics, the minimum, maximum, average and standard deviation are calculated. The average non-performing loan is 543.05 million.
With NPL and total asset with that of loan loss provision, and similarly insignificant relation with opposite with a negative sign on foreign ownership CO2
Analysis of relation among both sides and audit committee shows the positive and significant relationship with the loan loss provision.
These are the presentation outline. Now dealing with internal. Corporate governance is the system of rules, practices and process by which the corporation is directed.
What is the impact of the leverage layer of operation and the firm size on the bank performance of the commercial bank of this is the context of Nepal.
This table shows the descriptive statistics of this study, where minimum, maximum, average and standard deviation of the dependent and independent variables are shown in this table.
As you can clearly see, both sides has negative beta coefficient and is significant.
As well as in this study, we conclude that both sides and zeros are to be found.
Introduction, objectives of the study, methodological aspect, data analysis and conclusion.
The study is based on the secondary data which were gathered from 20 financial institutions of Nepal.
Our research study, variable is the ROE and independent variables are the both sides, both composition, CO2 and firm size.
Moving to the introduction, firstly, corporate governance only refers to the mechanism, processes and relations by which corporations are controlled and directed.
The data were mostly collected for ROE and overall transparency disclosure of banks,
Which can be testable, which show the relationship between dependent and independent variables.
This is the proxy variables that we have extracted from the Standard Report Transparency Index. Overall transparency based on board and management structure disclosure, ownership and financial transparency.
Several scandals like 1997 Asian financial crisis, Xerox, which is considered.
This study has been conducted empirical analysis to examine the impact of corporate governance mechanism of a firm performance during the period of 2003 to 2014.
Are the very significant relationship which have the impact on the bank performance, which is measured in terms of profit skew and ROA.
They are not available. So we move on to paper number 13.
Corporate governance means the path in which the company deals with the lawful liabilities and establish the rules.
From the model, we can see cash holding is the dependent, and another dependent variable is governance and profitability.
The asterisk sign shows the level of significance at 1%, and from the table it can be observed that the both sides.
Now I am going to deal with the findings of our research study, and we found that the beta coefficients are positive with the board size, leverage size, firm size, market to book value and cash flow to total assets.
One of the most conceptual framework where the corporate governance variables are both sides, duty and foreign ownership and audit committee, whereas the control variable is.
So first of all, the distribution statistics. We have taken the 115 observation.
Similarly, this is regression analysis of ROE. Here, both sides and
Introduction. In the 21st century, corporate governance is taken as the most talked topic by investor, policymaker, and corporations.
I am going to deal with the literature review as well as different sources have their different view regarding the literature review.
The impact of the corporate governance and the market valuation, the Nepalese banking and non-banking organization, only we have to collect the data, secondary data and the total observation on rate. Market price, cost share and topping skew are the dependent variable, and whereas board size, board composition and firm age are the independent variable.
Board size, board composition and firm age are the independent variable. And here, board size, beta coefficient of board size and board composition is negative with MPS.
in the beginning remarks, I would like to highlight the corporate governance. The corporate governance is a culture, is a system where companies, we should not limit corporate governance in terms of profitability and market value. And finally, I would like to thank you again and congratulate you all for making this session successful. And thank you.
It's a great opportunity and I feel a great proud. And coming over to Nepal as a first time, I visited South Africa, Ghana, Namibia, and St. Johannesburg University, and Namibia Windhoek University, and Bangkok University, and this was the time of seeing Pokhara University in Nepal, affiliated to that. I am very proud that almost all the presenters have done good job, and there will be no words of to say that to find out the error or mistakes in the presentation. It is their scientific execution over the team of analyzing the collected data, and they systematically taken the research questions, and the research objectives have very concise and precise and very clear, and over to framework of research methodology. It consists of certain principles as referred in APA or Harvard or in Anderson research methodology principles. I am very proud over to my dear beloved students of this Institute of Uniqlo and Global College